Mr. Hector Guadalupe Beltran. Sebastián. Number one, I want to say, what have you been doing que ya estás más delgado, güey? ¿Qué estás haciendo, cabrón?
Well, whenever I come over here, I eat whatever Vergil eats at the house.
Bruh.
A little bit of a diet.
Let's talk about your son real quick. What's the name of your son?
It's named Hector Beltran.
Ándale, Jr. Very good. And we see him over here at the Robert Garcia, facility. Le está echando duro con la bolsa. You know what I'm saying? I see that you were in Jalisco.
Yeah.
What the heck were you doing over there?
We took 4 kids to training. He was one of them. To fight for the national tournament they had. We had a bronze, 2 silvers, and a gold medal. So we did pretty good.
And Hector got what?
Silver.
Oh, that's
Silver,
second place.
Second place,
okay,
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
You'd say he's probably number 2 in Mexico, probably.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
He's adopted the boxing mentality, and he likes it. More than anything, it keeps him close to me.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time. Like right now, kids. It's the summer. He could be back home hanging out.
Yeah. You can have a TikTok account and start making TikTok videos,
But no, he's here with.
But he's over here.
And right next to me, we live in the camp house.
Yeah.
And he's just with me every day. This is our fun right here. This is he don't have time to go out with friends and stuff like that, and he likes doing this.
So you grew up in Oakland. In the era where it was rough out there. You grew up in the Vagos era, right? With the Vagos, the gangs and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Get up, Chucky! Get up!
Yeah.
So did you deal with a lot of that right there?
No, because I was always in the gym too.
Oh, okay.
I used to box, so I was always in the gym, and I didn't really hang around with too much of those guys. Yeah. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I just. But I did have to, get in a couple fights or whatever. Yeah. But other than that, I always stayed away from the guys who were really deep into the gang stuff. So, and not that I stood away from them, I just didn't hang around with them that much. I had some in my classes and stuff. I was real cool with them.
Yeah.
I was cool with everybody. But it's not like I would go out with them after school and hang out and stuff like that. I was just too busy.
Let's talk about a little bit about your upbringing. Where's your family originally from?
My mom's from La Ciudad de Mexico.
Okay.
My dad's from San Luis Potosi.
Pueblito de mis recuerdos.
Okay.
I was born in San Luis Potosi, and we came over here to the United States when I was like 3 or 4.
Okay.
And so Dallas is everything I know. Of course, I go and visit Mexico whenever I get a chance, and still have family that lives over there, and we go and visit. And
when you go visit, do you try to put like your best clothes on, like your polos and all that? Be like, I'm from America.
No.
Y los de la comarca, la marca.
No, it's just normal. You know, the funny thing is that people in Mexico fucking dress nice. When I went, and I was like, one of the first few times, I was like, nah, I need to take, my worn out clothes. And we got there, me and my wife were like, what the hell? Everybody dress nice.
Yeah, they flexing on me.
Yeah, but they take care of their clothes. They might not have a lot, but they really take care of their clothes. They iron it and everything.
That's why it's important to wash your clothes on permanent press.
That's right.
A lot of people just put it on their regular.
Stay float.
Yeah. I think it's very underrated, but I think it's okay. No. So your dad, what did he do for a living when he was here?
My dad's a trucker. He's still a trucker.
Todavía de troquero.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom, she works at the Hilton. They do banquets and stuff like that.
Okay.
When I was little, I remember my mom. We lived in the same complex on Jefferson, by where the Blockbuster is and the Panchos.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so those little apartments there. All my aunts and uncles lived in the same apartment complex.
Damn.
My mom and dad used to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning and go to work. They would come back, drop us off at school, and then leave food ready. And then I wouldn't see them till about 10 o'clock at night. They'd work all day. My mom and dad at that time, all day. You know, no papers. You know, low income. So we would play outside. We'd stay with my grandma who lived. It was like a square like this. She lived on the other side, and my aunt literally lived right next to us. So we would go there. My grandma would feed us at night and stuff like that. And my other aunt lived in another apartment complex. So that was our childhood.
Oh, that's crazy.
But it was a real fun childhood.
Yeah.
Because all my cousins.
You didn't know you were poor, right? You were just having a great time.
Yeah, my mom and dad, you know, we always had something to eat.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did your dad ever is your dad the type of guy that will wake up in the morning, have his coffee, go outside, and he would say, a chingarle.
A chingarle.
And then he would go to work?
My dad, he wouldn't say it, he would just show it.
You just show it?
Yeah. He like even now, he'll go drive a week, come back, and do shit around the house. Like all the time.
Being that your father is a truck driver and he goes all around the country, have you ever had like a guy knock on the front door and say, "You're my brother"?
That hasn't happened yet.
Okay, all right, man. That's good, man. Yeah. But you know, going back to boxing, you know, how did you hook up with Vergil? Vergil Sr.
Vergil Sr. So we're basically from the same gym. Where I started boxing, we're from the same gym. He was at Vivero Boxing Gym, and that's where I started boxing. At that time, he was coming to spar. I was at another gym, and he was coming to spar with one of the kids that I trained.
Okay.
And you know, we just hooked up, and he told me, he goes, "Hey, would you ever come to Vivero?" I said, "Yeah, just give me a chance. My son's about to be 8. He was around 6 or 7. As soon as he turns about 7.5, I'm gonna take him over there, and that's where he's gonna start training, and I'll just be there permanently." And that's the way it happened. And I started helping him with his boy when he was 12, 13.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
You know, it also showed loyalty because you've been with him since way back. You know, that's rough, especially.
A lot of people make it and take off, and you know, they don't look back. But no, he's always. I remember he told me, he goes, "Hector, this boy's gonna make it." He goes, and you're gonna come with me. And he told me that, and that's the way it's been to this day.
It's a beautiful story, man.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful story. It shows loyalty, commitment. I mean, you know, he's told me about times where he's looking for money in the couch just to get some gas money to go take him to training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you have those struggles as well?
I had to work a lot too, but I did have the struggles, you know, taking him to the gym, and you know, you're a little tight on money. Maybe not like Vergil was, but you know, you have to buy equipment, you have to take him to tournaments, you have to do it is costly.
Yeah.
Very, very, very costly. But maybe not as hard as Big Vergil has had in Little Vergil. Yeah.
All right, man. That's Hector Beltran right there. Thank you for taking the time. Anything you want to say?
No. Just shout out to everybody back home. Everybody in Texas. Everybody in Cali. Cali's always good to us too.
Yeah. El mijo, míralo. Taking breaks, ya déjalo que descanse.